It was the desire of previous saintly scholars that the Vedic books of wisdom be distributed all over the world. In the mid-60s, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada travelled from India to North America and took up the task of teaching the Vedic knowledge in the English language.
I would say it's a big pleasure, very nice pleasure to serve here for different reasons. We have very beautiful deities. We have a very nice Sunday feast with an average of 200-250 guests each Sunday. We used to be the top temple in book distribution. Still, book distribution is the major output that we are trying to do. Now we also have the BBT building here. So we are stocking the books here. They are also producing the books.
But it's a beautiful place because it's central to Lombardia, North Italy, and we can go out in Sankirtan from here, distributing books. People can come from all over.
Srila Prabhupada translated ancient texts like the Bhagavad Gita into English. His books are now available in 100 languages. The Bhaktivedanta Book Trust was set up in 1972, and nearly 1 billion books have been distributed to date.
Inspiration is the Prabhupada books, the spiritual books. Philosophy is so bright, so beautiful. I became sure of a process. The process is not an invention, it's not imaginary. And naturally, after that, after the philosophy, I think that the association with the devotee who practice this philosophy is so important. I see in practical way the application can change the life of the devotee.
We are in a very nice atmosphere, in spite of the fact that we are in a very industrial area in Bergamo. Whenever you go out from the ashram or from the temple, you can see green all around you and you can hear the birds chirping around you, so it's a very nice atmosphere. And this is also, of course, the way why the people are attracted to this project.
And adjacent to the land that belongs to the temple, a group of devotees could buy another 5 hectares of land. The temple owns 5 hectares, and another 5 hectares of land. With a cooperative effort, they could build houses. And so we have about 100 houses. The difficult part is when devotees leave. Some of the householders sold their houses to people coming from outside, external people which are not interested in devotional service, but they came here because the place is beautiful. But it just is not the same mood, the same atmosphere that was there in the beginning. I suppose that's life. There's no perfect situation in this world. I would like to say that it is a success because that created a group of devotees that are dedicated. They come for deity worship, either part-time or some of them even full-time, or other services. And this is the wealth of this project and the success of it. It is like a small town, devotee town.
As a Hare Krishna people, we want to give. This program is in Milan, that is 40 kilometers from here. The main point in the Hare Krishna movement is the Hare Krishna mantra, the chanting of the holy name.
How do people find out about your program?
Some people came from outside, from the street. Also in the restaurant, we invited them, some interested person to participate.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Kamarabata Yuga Kaviraj, Eka Kale Kotage.
Because we are right in the center, like 5 minutes walk from the real center, the cathedral. No?
Yes.
In fact, also when we go out in book distribution, most of those who are living in really Milan, they know us because it's almost 30 years that we are here in Milan. And as we see, like every day almost we do have like from 120 people coming regularly. They like the food, the sanctified food, but more than anything else, they like also the atmosphere. And we explain to people why to chant the holy name, what is meditation, and people then normally they are very busy, no? Always doing, especially like in Milan or like this, very always active, going here and there and working. But when they come here, we ask them, please, like to leave everything outside, no? Now to enter in a different place, a sacred space in the heart, no? And really try to connect with the inner self in a spiritual way.
We sit together, we chant, and in glorification to God. It's very important to be kind with people, to be open-hearted, to be without material motive. So the people feel this atmosphere, so they are very much happy to participate. And after that, we are all happy in that way.
And we can really see, especially like you see here we are in Milan, nowadays where society is really going worse than worse. Actually we have something that Prabhupada gave us something that is very high, and it gives us a aim in life, something very, very deep in which we can really change our heart. No? I'm inspired because even before being devotee, actually I was always thinking, no, what to do in this world, no, and what can we do also for others, no. And actually, Krishna consciousness, you can really see, is like the permanent solution.
This project was always dear to Prabhupada's heart. He saw the buildings in '74 and he agreed to purchase the place because he was thinking it will be a nice place to practice Krishna consciousness on different levels than in a town. The mission here to develop self-sufficiency and to show people how to live a simple life.
We needed to expand. Our temple in Paris was too small, especially for the families, for the press, for the children. So we looked into different places, and finally we selected this place. Brought Srila Prabhupada here to have his, advice. And Srila Prabhupada said, "Oh, this place will be very good for the devotees."
I found the Bhagavad Gita in a library in Paris, the biggest library in Paris. I found the Bhagavad Gita because I was fond of literature, Indian philosophy. And at the same time I was going to the temple, so it was in Paris, in Rue Le Sueur, in 78. Lady gave me a magazine, Back to Godet. This magazine, the activities of this place, New Mayapur, were described, the garden and the bulls and the cows, and so I was very much attracted by this simple living. So I came here.
Actually, there's many castles in this part of France, you know, Vallée de la Loire, great castle. And still people, they like very much to come and visit also this specific castle. And inside it's beautiful wood panels on the walls, on the ceilings, well preserved. And we have also like a library, beautiful library. We put many Prabhupada books there. And there is also this nice chapel.
I moved to New Mayapur in '83. I was actually looking for a spiritual community to live in, you know, with my children, because I wanted to protect also my two daughters and to give them a good education.
Goranga balite habe kulaka shari.
Prabhupada spent 12 days here and installed beautiful deities, Krishna, Balaram, Gaunitai. So he pervades the atmosphere, and I'm very concerned about this project. Also, I'm a country girl, I like the country, peace.
The world is now facing great challenges, and there is a need for spiritual values in society. According to Vedic civilization, the cows and bulls must be protected for the welfare of people in general.
We are taking care of the cows and getting our milk for the deities. It's not an easy job because the society around us is not using any more bulls and is not protecting cows. But somehow or other, this service must be pleasing to Krishna and Prabhupada. And the result is quite interesting because with bulls we can grow our own potatoes. We prepare the field for the wheat and all kind of vegetable and fruits. We have over 600 apple trees here. We are almost self-sufficient with the food, except some years we are short for a few months.
Actually, I like New Mayapur because I started my spiritual life here about 30 years ago. What inspired me is mainly about Srila Prabhupada books. Srila Prabhupada wonderful presentation about spiritual life.
I had a lot of questions when I was young about what happened after death and what is the goal of life, what is a life, you know, what is the meaning of life, why I'm in this world, why I came here. Krishna consciousness is a science. So I got the answer of all my questions, and also I met very wonderful persons.
So we have very interesting departments here to fulfill Prabhupada's vision of what agricultural or countryside center could be. And also we have to understand self-sufficiency is not only food. It means also maybe heating the buildings in the winter. And since the beginning we are cutting our own wood. We have our own well because water is very important and it becomes actually an issue in our civilization. The water we get from the well is very pure, there is no chemicals inside, nothing.
Sri Gadadhar, you grew up here in New Mayapur. Is this one of your favorite spots?
Yes, this place is very nice for chanting. It is very quiet. This is in the forest because Prabhupada gave instruction that for simple life. I realized that when I came inside, this is the best house in New Mayapur because in summer it keeps fresh and in winter you have a little oven. Yeah. You put just one log and it is enough for all day, all night. And it is very nice because it is completely self-sufficient. Only mud, straw, cow dung also, and wood.
Hari Hari bolite na yani babene Goranga bolite habe Ulaka shani.
The book that has most influence in my life is Bhagavad Gita. This book that really changed my life. One verse explains that if I want to be happy, I need to be peaceful. In order to be peaceful, I need to master my mind, to be intelligent. And I realized that it is working after many years. And still now I'm really studying deeply and helping also devotees to study, especially Bhagavad Gita.
I've been attracted by the books of Srila Prabhupada and reading books. I was also very satisfied by the answer we can find. We can find something valuable, something which is speaking to the heart.
Also, we have the other aspect very important is deity worship, because we are, after all, this place is for religion. There is a purpose, not only maintaining ourselves, but also getting higher consciousness, maybe also helping others to deal with so many problems in life.
Srila Prabhupada wanted to bring people together and closer to Krishna. For this purpose, he started over 100 centers for the practice of Bhakti Yoga.
Before starting this project, Prabhupada Desh, we had a preaching center in Padua town. There we started in 1982. In fact, this project was built on donations we got from book distribution from people all around this area, Prabhupada books. We understand that these books are very important for the society today. We were young devotees and we were enthusiastic to do some service for Srila Prabhupada movement. We'll cover two aspects. One is a place for people who practice spiritual tradition, Vaishnava tradition, and also a place for cultural events of different kinds, courses, conferences, retreats.
I am very eager to come here every week because the association with the devotees is a very great support on my life, and I try to help them as I can with a lot of services, but also in my house.
We are getting ready now to host groups or people who are interested in the natural way of life, so they can come here and they can, some groups, we have rooms for them, we cook nice vegetarian prasadam. Then we have about 10 hectares of land. We grow grapes, some apples and vegetables. We want to develop also, show more to the people this natural way of living. We are starting here also in the area to discuss with the local people different topics from the Vedic point of view, from Vaishnava point of view. Like now we are starting a series of conferences about the alcohol abuse, and so we are trying to give a spiritual solution to material problems.
Yes.
And some people are starting to appreciate it.
Bhajana Pujana Say Mora Prana Dhana Say Mora Bharana.
I went to the library and I met Mathura Pati, and he was distributing books. And he gave me a leaflet with the address of Prabhupada Desh. A couple of months later I came to visit, and I was really struck by the devotion and the way they live here. Well, the qualities that I appreciate the most are respect for all living beings, including animals, plants, and all living entities, and humility.
The most difficult thing is the relationship among the devotees and among people generally.
Yes.
And we have to be really humble to develop empathy. Here we have a very wonderful situation now. We have had some difficulties in the past. We have already 2 groups of counseling, and we regularly meet together.
If you go deep, we cannot experience real happiness in material life. That's why, and I know many people, some people are very rich, they are very well established in the society, very skillful. If they are honest, they say that they are not happy. Material life is sadness, and convinced that this is the best life I could do and I would not change with anything.